Cheryl, I'm Elizabeth Hardy, Brandon's mother. Could I sit?
You can. But I don't have anything to say to you, ma'am.
You don't have to call me ma'am.
Mrs. Hardy.
You could call me Elizabeth.
I probably shouldn't call you anything. I mean, right?
Right. I'm so outraged for you, I want you to know. What outrages me the most is that Brandon did these things to you, someone outside his circle, that he brought you down the way it did. It just outrages me.
Outrages you.
I realize my saying that probably doesn't mean much.
It doesn't mean anything. Because everyone knows what happened, Mrs. Hardy. In my life, in my circle, everyone, I mean my mother and father know. They saw what I did.
They watched the tape?
Everyone's watched the tape, Mrs. Hardy. Haven't you?
Yes.
Awful, right?
Yes. Your mother and father must be...
Want to kill your son.
And you?
Slowly.
Do you want to kill Brandon?
I'm so pissed. I mean, he tricked me, he humiliated me, he pretty much ruined my life. But what does that say about him? How messed up must he be?
Very. Very. God, if I could rewind and not do it, why did you?
Excuse me?
No, I'm not judging you. I only
Why
want...
is someone to blame?
No. Yes. I'm trying to understand why...
anyone. Mrs. Hardy, have you seen your son? Do you realize what he looks like?
He's handsome.
He's foxy. The foxiest. On top of which, you're into Garrison, right?
I did.
And you're a doctor?
Yes.
And your husband, he's a doctor too?
He is.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
well, you're over there, Mrs. Hardy, on that side of the table. And I'm over here on this side. It's going to take me a while to get over there. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. It's not like it's impossible. It's not like I'm homeless. But it's not going to be super fun or super easy getting over there where you and Brandon live.
Right. Yes.
When your son asked me to go out with him, I had this fantasy for a second. That maybe we'd start dating and go to the same college and get married, and maybe my life would be easier than I think it's going to be, you know? Maybe I could be that girl. I thought. It's stupid, but I did.
It's not stupid. It's what we all do. Cheryl, did my son, did Brandon, did he force you?
When he started to kiss me in his car, I liked it. I liked that he was kissing me. And I know that when he told me he had to check on this house for a friend as a favor because they were away, I wanted to laugh because it was just so ridiculous, so obviously
A lie.
Did you watch the whole tape from beginning to end?
Yes. If there's anything I
You
can
know,
do...
people say that. If there's anything I can do. Do they mean it?
I do.
As in, like, reparations for damages inflicted upon me by your son? Hey, yeah, like maybe you could give me an allowance so I could take one night off per week. That way I'd have a weekly break from people gawking at the whore. And I could study some more, get a little bit ahead, catch up to the AP kids because my school doesn't have AP classes. Or if you really wanted to make up for the tape, maybe you could agree to subsidize my college education in case my scholarships don't go through. Because let's face it, no one's going to give an academic scholarship to a whore like me.
Don't call yourself that. You're not a whore.
You know, there actually is something you can do. A lot you can do, if you wanted to.
I do.
You don't. But you like thinking you're the kind of person who does.